You've been studying grammar for months, but something's still off. Native speakers say, I'm eating pizza, differently than I eat pizza. But here's the weird part. Most textbooks teach these the same way. Today, we're cracking the 3 grammar secrets that make native speakers sound well, native. These aren't boring rules. These are patterns you'll hear on the streets of any English-speaking city. Most learners say, I eat pizza, when they mean right now. But native speakers say, I'm eating pizza. Why? Because ing tense means it's happening at this moment. Simple present is for habits and facts. Listen. I eat pizza every Friday. That's a habit. But I'm eating pizza right now. That's continuous. Street example. A waiter sees you with a fork. He won't say, you eat pizza. He'll say, you're eating pizza. Tiny difference. Huge impact on how native you sound. Here's the plot twist. I have eaten pizza isn't really about the past, it's about the result of something that happened before. This is why native speakers use it constantly and textbooks confuse everyone. Think of it this way. Have you eaten lunch? Means, are you hungry right now? The lunch happened in the past. But we care about the present situation. Real street example. You bump into a friend. You don't say, did you eat pizza yesterday? You say, have you eaten yet? Because you're offering to go grab food now. The grammar matches the real situation. Native speakers put adverbs and details in very specific spots. Most learners put them in the wrong place and suddenly sound robotic. Here's the secret. Adverbs go after the main verb, not before it. Wrong. I usually eat pizza. Right. I eat pizza usually. No. Wait. That sounds weird too, right? The native way. I usually eat pizza on Fridays. The detail comes at the end. Street example. You're ordering coffee. You don't say, I want a coffee black. You say, I want a black coffee, or, can I get a coffee black, please? Word order makes the difference between sounding like a textbook and sounding like an actual customer. Native speakers use modal verbs. Can, could, might, should, must, to sound more flexible and natural. The trick? Could and might sound less certain than can and will, which makes you sound more polite and more like a native speaker. You won't hear native speakers say, I will come to your party. They say, I could come, or, I might come. It sounds less bossy, more human. Street context. Asking a stranger for directions. Wrong. You must tell me where the station is. Right. Could you tell me where the station is? Same meaning. But one sounds like a native speaker and one sounds like you're demanding a ransom. Here's what you do right now. Pick one of these 3 tips. Spend today listening for it. When you're on the street, in a cafe, watching videos. Listen for how native speakers use ing tense for right now, present perfect for results, and word order for natural speech. Tomorrow, start using one in your own sentences. Not all 3. 1. That's how you actually change your English. Not by memorizing rules, by noticing patterns and practicing one at a time. Your homework. Write down one sentence using tip number 1 in the comments. Let's see it.